There's a rumor circulating, a whisper in the conservative world, that Donald Trump might be quietly backing Erika Kirk. And suddenly, Erika became the center of it all. She didn't step back. She stepped forward. She became the public face of Charlie's legacy, appearing in every interview, every media outlet, every platform. She wasn't hiding, she was everywhere, controlling the narrative, making sure her voice was heard. Then came the memorial, and that's when everything shifted. At Charlie's memorial, Erika did something shocking. She publicly forgave the man accused of killing her husband. That moment changed everything.
Give him.
People were moved, inspired. But for Candace Owens, it raised questions. Candace started paying closer attention. Whispers suggested that Erika may have once been close to her too. That revelation sparked doubts, curiosity.
Enough, 20 minutes before even seeing that post, I saw this picture of Erika Kirk and Candace Owens at Candace's wedding. So many of my followers have had questions about what their relationship is actually like. Did they know each other pretty well? Or was Candace just friends with Charlie and really didn't know Erika very well?
And ultimately, investigation. She began digging into Turning Point USA, the internal power structures, who made the decisions, how information was controlled, and who benefited from silence following Charlie's death. What began as personal grief transformed into a deeper inquiry.
If I tell you the true prophecy that I know in my gut, I am not sure if I will live to see the end of this revolution.
He didn't say that.
I believe you were the piece that God meant me to meet that will finish the fight.
This is not okay. It's not healthy.
Candace wasn't just mourning anymore. She was uncovering a system. And the more she uncovered, the more it became clear. This wasn't just a personal tragedy, it was systemic. But as Candace dug deeper, the pressure mounted. Suddenly, she was framed as the problem, the one causing division, the one disrespecting Charlie's memory by refusing to move on.
And they are trying to find the answer to something that happened that was so evil. They are trying so hard, and I get that. We're doing the same. Anytime we hear a lead or anytime we hear anything, we send it to the authorities. Please dig into this. No rock will be unturned. I want justice for my husband, for myself, for my family, more than anyone else out there.
She reached out to Erika multiple times, publicly and privately, asking for a conversation, but her calls went unanswered. Silence. Then CBS News stepped in, hosting a high-profile town hall focused entirely on Erika Kirk, moderated by Bari Weiss. Candace's name came up. Erika's response?
Thing right there is frustrating, and I'm going to explain to you why. I just do not accept any of that. First and foremost, the idea that she does not have time. Okay, she definitely has time, okay? She's done Hannity, she's done The Five, she's done Fox and Friends, she's done Outnumbered, she's done Megyn Kelly Live, she sat down with the New York Times. She made time, by the way, in case you don't remember, to fly to D.C. for Sergio Gore to be sworn into the ambassador to India, as the ambassador to India, which feels kind of obscure and not necessarily related to Turning Point USA affairs, building affairs, or whatever it is. But sure, that's fine.
Short, controlled, cutting. No defense, no explanation, just moved on. To Candace, it wasn't journalism. It was a message, a public dismissal wrapped in serious media packaging.
But Ellison has gotten very close with Bari Weiss. Bari has presented herself as a champion of free speech, but in reality, she has a 20-year history of suppressing speech that she finds objectionable. With her becoming Ellison's kind of personal enforcer outside the normal chain of command within the organization, many people, including me, are concerned that she will enforce a right-leaning ideology on the whole network.
And meanwhile, views on Candace's videos skyrocketed. Millions were watching, commenting, sharing. Turning Point USA then announced they would confront her claims directly.
Podcaster Candace Owens, okay? At one time, a friend of Charlie's, at one time, an employee of Turning Point. She has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge amount of money on it. She is building her business off of these lies. What do you want to say to her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now?
A live stream with receipts, documentation, point-by-point rebuttals. Anticipation built.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
And then, without warning, it was postponed. No explanation. No new date.
Candace has mentioned several times that the ball is in our court. So here's what is going to happen. In the near future, there will be a live stream here in Phoenix where we address in a clear and comprehensive way the claims and accusations, the false accusations that have been made against Charlie's family, friends, and the people here at Turning Point.
Silence. That's when things shifted again. Instead of a public confrontation, Erika announced a private meeting with Candace. There's a rumor circulating, a whisper in the conservative world, that Donald Trump might be quietly backing Erika Kirk.
Candace is available. We would sincerely welcome her participation in that live stream at our studio here in Phoenix. At this point, we believe the ball is back in her court.
Yay! Finally! You didn't have to get through all that shade that you were throwing me to get to the point that you were willing to answer.
And suddenly, Erika became the center of it all. She didn't step back. She stepped forward. She became the public face of Charlie's legacy, appearing in, she called it productive before it even happened. But the timing raised eyebrows. From Candace's perspective, the private meeting pulled the story out of the spotlight just when attention was at its peak. Momentum stalled. And then, Trump's name came back into the mix. Candace alleges that Trump has been quietly backing Erika the entire time, not publicly, not on social media, but behind the scenes. His influence in conservative media, she claims, shields Erika while critics hit invisible walls. Doors that were once open slammed shut. Platforms that would host debate went silent. Candace isn't claiming Trump orchestrated Charlie's death. She's saying his presence keeps the situation neat, controlled, contained. The questions she wanted answered, who did it? Why hasn't it been shown? Remained unresolved. And in the public eye, she became the villain. After the private meeting, Erika posted an update. The conversation was productive, and it was time to shift focus back to AmFest and getting back to work. Optimistic, forward-looking, almost corporate, Candace finally broke her silence.
4.5 hours later, I'm alive. I'm totally fine, and I'm sorry. I was going to do a show for you guys this evening, but I am truly exhausted. Very productive conversation. I asked every single question. I mean, from Egyptian planes to Turning Point USA Faith, and I was very surprised by some of the answers that I got, and I think they were also very surprised when I shared certain intel.
She appeared upbeat, almost too upbeat, but fans weren't buying it. Something felt off.
This probably should have happened a very long time ago, but I wanted to let you guys know that I am alive, and I will have the full rundown for you guys tomorrow of what transpired. And yeah, I think it was definitely a very big step in the right direction. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Some speculated she'd been threatened. The first line of her video, "I'm alive." That stuck with viewers. Why would she say that unless she felt unsafe? If everything were truly resolved, why move discussions behind closed doors? Why did key figures suddenly stop speaking? Why did everyone go quiet at the same time? The silence doesn't feel like closure. It feels like containment. Like someone hit pause on a story that was getting too loud, powerful names hovering in the background, and certain voices abruptly silenced. This story isn't over. It feels paused, waiting, ready to explode. People are watching, screenshotting, archiving every word, every clip. And they're not done asking questions. Because in this world, when powerful forces are involved, the next move could change everything. And that's the key. What really happened behind closed doors? What was said in that private meeting? Did it reveal the truth or just raise more red flags? The answers aren't public yet, but one thing is certain. Eyes are on every detail. Every post, every interview, every quiet moment is being watched. And when stories this big are involved, the next chapter could be explosive.